Hey everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Hey everyone, I am pre-recording a bunch of these introduction portions of my video because over the next couple of weeks and or months, depending on my schedule, I will be doing a lot of these videos at my crop, so I will not be able to do in real time introductions. So for this particular video, I will be using the Jillibean Soup Bowl of Dreams line, and so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so today Kelly and I will be working with acrylics. So if you'll note on the left-hand side of my screen, there's a bunch of acrylics there. Those are mostly all from Color Cast Designs. Now, there is one kind of taped up in washi tape because it broke, and that's actually not from Color Cast Designs, but I'm not going to use it, so let's not talk about it. All right, so you'll see I had this idea before I started on this to use some aquas and then that orangey red and then the yellow and orange. And this is the line that came to mind when I thought of those colors. This is one I actually won from Jillibean Soup on one of their Instagram contests. They sent me so much stuff. Including this piece from Bowl of Dreams called Daydreaming. I'm going to be using all Bowl of Dreams. This one is also called Bite-Sized Bits. Say that 3 times fast. And then I'm also going to be using a couple other pieces as well. I actually didn't have a design plan for this particular layout until I kind of pulled it out of the bag and put the photo down, and kind of the way it did vertical stripes worked perfectly. And also using this piece called Dream Big. So I thought, oh, that would be really cool. So I just spent some time figuring out which papers will work best and which layers they will work best. So I'm going to add this aqua piece, and this is called Think with Purpose, to the rest of the papers I am using. I am going to be using a lot of pattern paper, and so now I'm just cutting off chunks of different sizes of my papers. I haven't decided exactly where they're going yet, so I'm just going to try to play them around. I am using that Dreamcatcher paper as my background piece, so that's going to be my 12 by 12. In thinking about it, I'm just thinking I'm not super going to use a ton of Dreamcatcher stuff, so I thought that would be the best as my base. I borrowed this, I believe it's called Double Dot Scallop Punch. I'm not exactly sure. It's from EK Success. My friend Crystal had it at the table next to me, and I was like, ooh, can I borrow that? So I do it only on the 3 single colored papers. I leave the camera piece unscalloped. And I don't know exactly why I decided to do that. It just made sense to me at the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these acrylic pieces and place them up and down the strips of the colors they are that match. So all of those blue pieces are going to go on the blue piece of paper. All of the yellow pieces are going to go on the yellow piece of paper. And all of those red pieces are going to go on this reddish orange piece of paper. I'm not going to use the orange acrylic pieces that are just next to the yellow. I don't know how well that reads that they are 2 different colors, but they are. I just thought it was going to be overkill, but I wasn't quite sure which paper I would be using, and I considered using the orange instead of the red, but I liked the red better, plus I really wanted to use that word click. Um, so I start to place my acrylics, and I realize part of my title is going to be this rather large word, never. And I realized if I'm going to do that, I need to have that in place before I start placing my acrylic pieces. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having too many acrylic pieces over where my title is going to go. So this alpha came with the Jillibean Soup kit, and I'm just auditioning letters and seeing what will work. And I do cut away from that because it takes a long, long time. So I finally decide just to go with the warmer colors. I do use that one grayish E, and that's to pull the color in from the dream catchers. Those dream catchers are the same color as that second E, and I thought it was important to pull that color over because it doesn't appear anywhere else on my layout. So now I am back to putting down the acrylic pieces, I'm not really at first plop, to use a specific word, paying attention to what type of icon, whether it's a heart or a star or an asterisk. So my plan is, so you'll see me here moving things around. I want it to look random, but of course, unless I just dump it all over and leave it where it isn't going to be random. So I'm trying for random-ish. So once I get that down, I'm going to take my Scotch tacky glue and glue everything down. And I did cut away from that because almost everything went exactly where it was before. So I'm getting down that click, and I remember I did want to add that ampersand over on the blue stripe on my photo as well. So once I get that down, I'm going to work on my title. Now I'm using my liquid glue rather than my ATG, simply because my liquid glue was in my hand. Normally for paper to paper, I like to use my ATG rather than liquid, and I'm so sorry. In these crop videos, I forgot that my tripod is actually on my table, so when I put things down, it gets a little shaky. I'm going to finish off my title with these little small alphas from Jillibean Soup, The Bowl of Dreams. As I said, I received the whole kit. So this is titled Never Leave Me Again. So this is very cute. I also fussy cut that camera out of that 3x4 card from the bits paper. I can't remember what it's called now. Once I do that, I am going to take a gander and see if I want to add anything else, but really I'm pretty happy with the way it looks right now, just concentrating on the acrylic pieces. So I'm going to clean up the rest of those acrylic pieces, and then when I go to crops, I tend to have pre-written my journaling. So I have my computer sitting off to the left of the screen. You can't see it right now. So I'm just checking for what I had for journaling for this page, and I'm just going to copy it from there. I find that's a lot easier because, when you go to a crop, you often have people chattering around you and people are asking you questions. And this way, I'm not accidentally writing down the wrong thing. So I'm just writing about, actually, this photo was taken after I got back from a crop in January, and my cat missed me a lot, but she was also very mad at me. So you'll see she's cuddling up to my leg, and no matter how much I would like say, come on, Xanthi, she would not come up and cuddle with me close by. She would only go as far as my calf. So I'm going to finish up this layout by using some Shimmer's Mist and sprinkling same thing with the same color over the same stripe. So the red is Mango Tango, the yellow is Tuscan Sun, and the blue is, or aqua is, Jenny B Blue. All right, that is going to be my layout for today. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure you go on over and check out Kelly's channel and check out her take on using acrylics. All right, folks, that's going to be it. Have a great day, everyone, and bye!